I am here.
Okay.
Hmm.
Seth, thanks for coming today. We appreciate it. We're excited to be getting started on this project. And Cass and I have spent a few minutes putting together some questions. Um, First, Cass's questions, which are something she's been thinking about here. Um, One, she wants to know, are we going to awaken the cosmic consciousness at this time?
Not at this time.
Okay. Not at this time. Does that mean that it will happen at another time in the future?
Mankind is not quite ready yet.
Okay. Will mankind be ready in our lifetime, Cass and mine?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
There's other pertinent data that we need to cover before we open the cosmic consciousness of mankind. I will have to lead into that with other materials first.
Okay, these other materials, is that the material we're going to be covering here in these sessions?
Yes, it would be.
Okay.
As
Okay.
you know, where I left off with Rupert, I
Mhm.
need to still continue on that path until I can bring you into the cosmic consciousness.
Okay. Do you envision some sort of timeline about when we can expect this material to unfold?
I am formulating all the possibilities, getting the material ready. I am sequencing my data so that I may deliver it to you in the proper order in which I want it to be received.
Okay. Alrighty. Cass would like to know, she says, could I have had a probable self who died on 9/11? Particularly, she's thinking on one of the jets that crashed into the World Trade Center.
Yes, that's possible.
Okay, that's possible.
Yes, she has many probable selves.
That kind of leads into the next question. Um, how many probable cells does one have?
We have infinite amounts of probable selves at this time.
Okay. Now, does that include probable cells from the past and the future?
All probable selves are
Okay.
in this spectrum.
In the spectrum, okay. Now, by the spectrum, do you mean life on planet Earth?
Reality as you know it,
Okay.
the way that your minds can comprehend it.
Okay. Sort of a related question I have is, would it be practical or possible for Cass or myself to be directed to one of our probable selves, um, maybe someone who lives in the area, and go meet them?
If you wish to do so, you could.
How would we go about doing that?
That's a lot of detail. I don't know that I'm ready to give all of that detail at this time.
Okay.
It wasn't what I was planning on talking about.
Alrighty. Okay, and that leads me to the other question I had. Um, in the past, with your work with Jane Roberts, you would come through and dictate your books when you were writing your books. Do you want to do that same sort of thing now with us? Come through and then I would dictate, or I would take down your words and record your words and then create your books that way?
Yes, Mark, that is what I wish to do.
Okay. So maybe we can set up some sort of protocols here for how we can continue the sessions. Would you prefer that we just come in and let you speak?
Yes, I think that would be good.
Okay. Should we begin that process today and just have you talk about what you want to talk about?
Yes, I'm formulating material,
Okay.
as I said, that I think will be pertinent to this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to have a basic outline.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is going to be, I would say, a 15 chapter book. I'm working on the title. Have you any ideas about this title as well?
Well, as I've mentioned to Cass a few times, you're known for your pithy titles. They seem to sort of be like a little hologram that describes the work. Well, I would think that it would have to include what, if it's about 9/11 and the aftermath and why 9/11 happened and such, and what's going to happen in the future as far as that goes, it would have to include what 9/11 is really about. And I'm betting that you are going to give us some information about that, what
yes.
it's really about.
9/11. I know we need to cover this. I think I should start by explaining why 9/11 had to happen.
Okay.
I think we can go there in the first chapter. We'll give a detailed explanation of why that needed to happen. And to proceed from there, I would like to talk about what the lessons to be learned from mankind are through 9/11. I will try to open some doors into the consciousness of mankind, removing some of the hatred and deceit. I think this book will have chapters on how to achieve those results step by step.
Great.
In all of my other books, I haven't really elaborated on a step-by-step process that humans could follow to go to the levels where I wish to take them.